A very good evening from the sports desk. Let's get on to this now. Five-time NBA champion with the Chicago Bulls and LA Lakers, Ron Harper, is in South Africa for the 13th annual Royal Bafokeng Sports Jr NBA Finals that will be hosted in Phokeng, Northwest this weekend. Now, this is the legendary basketball player's first visit to Mzansi. Ron has played alongside some of the best players in the NBA history, including Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, Shaquille O'Neal, and the late Kobe Bryant. Ron?
Yes.
You've played with some of the greats.
Thank you for having me.
You are a great yourself.
Well, I don't know if I'm a great, but it's great to be here. It's an honor to be here, and it's just a great event I'm here for to support the boys and girls of Johannesburg in the Junior NBA program, and we're looking for a spectacular weekend.
Tell us about that. I mean, you're here specifically to inspire a young generation, next future superstars. Just tell us about the project itself and the role that you'll be playing.
Well, you know, they already have an NBA Africa League here, and so we're trying to inspire more boys and more girls to play our sport and get them involved and give them an opportunity to chase whatever dreams they have. We all have dreams. I'm sure there are kids here who have dreams to play in the NBA, and this is giving kids a legit opportunity to showcase what kind of talent that they have. They may not be the best player today, but if they continue to believe and work hard, they will give themselves an opportunity.
And I mean, based on how you've seen and what you've seen so far, do you think that there is potential talent, you know, next big superstars? I've
been telling people in the next 5 to 10 years, it's going to be Africa in the NBA that not only going to be a top 10 pick, maybe the top pick in the NBA draft one year. I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of talent, unpotential talent that we have to reach into, but the talent is here. A lot of athletes that need to get training, and now they're getting the opportunity, and so that's what we're here to do, to give them the opportunity.
And I mean, tell us about, if we may, about some of the things that the program, what does it involve? Is it just inspirational, or is there drills that you will be involved with and teaching the boys?
Well, it's definitely more of a coaching standpoint, a drill standpoint, but it also gives them an educational standpoint too. It's just not a component of just playing a sport. It's giving them everything of education, learning the game, learning what life is about, and giving them opportunity. The main thing, you want to get a youth as an opportunity. That's the problem. We don't give our youth a chance, but now we're giving our youth a chance to see what outcome can come from them playing a sport like basketball.
You were coached by arguably the greatest coach that has ever lived, Phil Jackson.
Phil Jackson was an awesome coach.
Tell me about the importance of having a mentor and a coach like that.
Well, Coach Phil is a great role model. He played in the NBA. He groomed in the NBA, and he learned how to mold young boys to be grown up, and he gave us an opportunity of feeding into being a part of something special. And when you got a coach who can take a lot of different egos and personality and mold them into one, it's a powerful thing, and he done a great job. Because if you know Dennis Rodman and Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen,
I was just about to go
and
there.
Myself, our egos are really big, but somehow we all fit in one room, and we made it work as a team.
And I guess that's the whole big thing, that if you are able to get these big superstars and get them to perform as a team, and that's what effectively sets the U.S. apart when it comes to the Olympics, for instance, where we saw the Team USA winning, because you have all these superstars that come together, but they know that it's for the team. It's not about individuals.
It's a team sport. It's not an individual sport, and you got to have a lot of great role players on a basketball team or whatever sport or whatever thing you're doing. It's not about what you can do, it's what you can do to help to mold everybody to fit into one room and to work great.
So let's talk about as you said, I mean, you played with some of the greatest. I mean, what did it take for you as Ron, you know, to make it to the big league?
Well, what it takes is to believe, dedication, work ethic. Because you're not the greatest player when you first started playing the game. But if you keep playing, you keep being around some great guys, they're going to teach you and you can learn. The problem is we don't want to learn everything. And I tell the youth, if you shut your mouth, open your ears, you can learn a lot, and you will grow much faster than you try to think you know everything. Because we don't know everything growing up as a young kid, but we think we do. But one thing I learned is you can always learn more every day. And playing with Phil Jackson, MJ, Kobe, Shaq, Scottie Pippen, Mark Price, Brad Forty, them kind of guys, I learned a lot from them too. And they learned a lot from what I like. So it's just a thing of what we can learn from.
You've played in two different eras, if I may, like the Pippen era and the MJ era, and then you've had a time where you played with the Shaqs and the Kobes. What was it like for you, I mean, to be able to sustain yourself, to play with players that were arguably younger than you, the Kobes and them?
Well, the one main thing was I had a great field there. Phil Jackson was the coach there.
Sure.
When I was with Chicago, we was a more mature, older group of guys who came together and we knew what our common goal was. When I got to LA, I played with a younger Kobe and Shaq and a mature Rick Fox, Robert Ory, Dave Fisher, guys who wanted to win that didn't care about being the superstar guys. And to be able to get to Shaq and Kobe and mold them guys to understand that this is your team, but you got a lot of great role players here that can help. And that was an awesome experience.
See, I'm old school. I'm like from the school of, MJ and them. Right. I can even take it further to Magic Johnson and that era. Would you say that the game has changed to what we're seeing now? And if so, how?
The game has changed. The game is a freedom of movement, less of a contact sport. Less defensive, more offensive game, a lot of high-scoring ball game. But as we see, when we get to the playoffs, they allow them to get a little bit more physical. The game has changed, but the game is still a great game. You can play by yourself or you can play with some friends. And that's the one thing that we love about this game.
And I mean, when you played with Scotty and Dennis and MJ, you guys had the best defensive units, maybe in history.
Well, we definitely took pride in playing good defense. One thing that we always said, if we ain't going to score a lot of points, we ain't going to allow them to score too. So it worked out great for us.
Now, that ring keeps distracting me because you're banging on the table with it. No. Tell us about that.
This is the 2001, my first LA championship ring I got in LA with Shaq and Kobe. And so this holds a special place in my heart.
And I mean, what does it feel to be part of a unit that is able to achieve such greatness, such historical greatness? And I mean, taking it back to our conversation about inspiring youngsters when they see a ring like that, when you tell a story of having been there, done that, and got the T-shirt and the championship ring, what does it feel to be part of that and be able to wear that with pride?
Well, like you said, when I was growing up, I watched Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bird, Magic, Julius Erving win championships.
Oh, yeah, I loved it.
And so it inspired me to work on my game, and someday I hope to have that opportunity. And thank God I had that opportunity, and it was a special feeling. It's a surreal moment that you chase your dream and you got to the top, but it's not over with. And so it was like, when the first ring I won with MJ, I told myself, I'm done, MJ. MJ said, you done? And that was MJ's fourth championship ring. He said, I got to get 2 more rings. I said, I'm in there. So it changes real fast. Like, it's the ultimate goal is to win the championship.
Youngsters this day, Ron, talk about the so-called GOAT.
The GOAT?
Yeah. Who's the GOAT in your books?
There's no GOAT. Because they're like, I believe,
because we slaughter goats in Africa.
I believe what MJ said. You never play against the best players. He never played against Kareem, Wilt, Bill. LeBron never played against MJ. He only got a little piece of Kobe at the end of Kobe's career. So the GOAT conversation could go forever.
It will never
There's
end.
a different opinion what everybody has of who the GOAT is. The GOAT is all great players. Because without Oscar Robertson, there's no Irvin Magic Johnson. Without no Julius Erving, there's no MJ. Without no MJ, there's no Kobe. And without Oscar, there's no LeBron James. So the GOAT conversation can keep going on and on and on.
No. Ron, we're out of time, but just as we conclude the conversation, what message can you give to the youngsters? You will be spending time with the youngsters this weekend at the Royal Bafokeng. What message can you give to youngsters that are looking at this conversation right now, that will be there with you at the weekend and want to be play in the NBA or just play good professional basketball?
The most important thing is to have respect, dedication, open your ears, and enjoy playing the game. And never give up on chasing whatever dream that you have.
What would you say, quickly, was your best achievement in the 15 years that you played the game?
My best achievement is I get a chance to travel the world and give back and talk about the game that I truly love playing.
Are you enjoying South Africa so far?
I love South Africa.
Your first time here, right?
My first time in Johannesburg. I've been to Kenya and Egypt, and now I'm in Johannesburg. I think I'm almost at the top of everything.
Fantastic. Ron Harper, thank you so much for coming through to speak to us. I appreciate your time and your insight. And of course, that is Ron Harper, one of the greats, one of the GOATs, as we just said. He says there's no such a thing, but one of the greatest, played with some of the greatest, 15 seasons that he has played in professional league. We're going to take a short break, and we do have more sport coming your way in the next hour. Stick around for headlines just after this.